What's going on? What's going on? It is Monday. It is Monday, and you are here for another edition of the Black Bottom. So let's get it.
No paper, no phone, no texting, no writing, nobody telling me what to say. This from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money. I get the money. Bitch, give me what you got. I get.
Right now, come on in. Get y'all some water. Eat you some fruit. Roll you a blunt. Now you a bill. Get you a cocktail. Drink you some juice. Just leave them pills alone. You are here on another edition of Black Bottom.
I know we all make mistakes. I know it's hard to change. Why wouldn't you know that you were causing me pain? And maybe I was willing to, but why did you let me give you much too much? Don't know what I expect. Tell me, did you mind so much I had to lie to be by your side? We were sublime, but I found myself found. I found myself found. Eu não tô magoada, nem amargada, porque fica zangada com peixe que não voa, com frio que não abana, com deserto sem água. Não te posso forçar, sei aqui que não é. Não me senti segura dependendo de você. I know it may be hard to hear, it's harder to say. Saí procurando. I found myself found. I found myself found. I don't wanna be, if this is what it means. Never ask you to die for me, just wanted you to try for me. I could never rely on you like you relied on me. Like you relied on me. They say brush is meant for shoulders, not for hips. You believe every lie that left your lips high. I feel know the truth begin to fallacy. Afraid that I will see it's right in front of me. Found myself found. I found myself found. Live my life and I will find it. Sometimes I need to be reminded. Live my life and I will find it. Sometimes I need to be reminded. Live my life and I will find it. Find it, find it, find it, find it, find it, find it. If only you could see me now. If only you could tell me why you disappeared, you made me cry. So don't come back. Oh, you never took the time to say. You didn't think you should explain. Like I don't care, you're kidding me. Don't do that. Ooh, I don't tell anybody no. That I'm feeling so miserable. All my friends tell me to be strong. If they're right, why does it feel so wrong? Just because you hurt doesn't mean I don't want you. Footprints in the dirt, following your every move. I tried to be the best for you. When you broke my heart in two. Oh, saying you didn't know, but I know you do. It's a fact. Oh, I don't tell anybody no. That I'm feeling so miserable. All my friends tell me to be strong. If they're right, why does it feel so wrong? Just because you hurt doesn't mean I don't want you. Footprints in the dirt, following your every move. Just because you hurt, just because you hurt, doesn't mean my heart don't want you. Footprints in the dirt, following your every move, even though it hurts.
Oh my gosh, the music just turns me on.
All right, come on in here, grab them chairs. We are fellowshipping tonight. It is another edition, and you are here at Light Box. Get some water, eat some fruit, roll you a blunt. How you a feel? Get you a cocktail. Drink some juice. Get your laser pills on. Milk it.
Esperando para tu tiempo, mi amor para ti no soy un ejemplo. Y ahora tú me digas que tú sabes que yo soy para ti como la clave permanente. Esto es para tu mente, quiero ser tuyo por siempre. Y yo quiero que te sientas como yo me siento. Mira por ejemplo. Siempre voy a estar aquí a tu lado, nunca me voy a cansar. Solamente yo te quiero enseñar qué tan caro es. Mírate qué tan caro es. Yo quiero tu morena, rico que se ve morena. Mira como tú así, morena. Mira como cosa, morena. Mira como toda, como morena. Rico que se ve morena. Mira como tú así, morena. Mira como cosa.
Ahora tú me dices que tú sabes. Te veo bailando, te veo gozando, te veo andando por la calle, mi morena.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
Yo sigo pensando que yo te quiero en mi brazo, mi morena.
Let's get ready to
Morena. swallow. Morena, que linda. Morena, que gostosa. Morena. Morena, 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 ay, 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 mi morena, ay, 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 mi morena, ay, 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 mi morena, ay, 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 mi morena.
Behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? raised. Sure enough. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? Sure enough. Well, who am I? Sure enough.
I'ma make you mine tonight, pulling your hair, baby. I feel you breathing on me, on you. You know that I'm a selfish lover. When it's mine, I want it. In fact, mine for it, for you. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Bet you love me before I go. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Bet you love me before I go. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need, baby. Tell me about your dreams, tell me everything, yeah. Do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Party's never over for me. My favorite toy story. Puppy is chasing me. Woody. Let me be a fantasy. Swiss Army King, they call me. Come find the key, baby. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Bet you love me before I go. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need, babe. Tell me about your dreams, tell me everything, yeah. Do it, do it, do it. I'll do it, do it, do it. Tell me what you need, babe. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need, babe. Tell me about your dreams, tell me everything, yeah. Do it, do it, do it. I'll do it, do it, do it, do it. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. You love me before I go. Please love me. Oh, I don't think I can let you go. Pray you love me before I go. Tell me what you need, babe. Tell me about your dreams. Tell me everything, yeah. Do it, do it, do it. I'll do it, do it, do it. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need, babe. Tell me about your dreams, tell me everything, yeah. Do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it.
Peace. I see y'all. What up, squad? What up, everybody that's tuning in right now? You are here at another edition of Black Bottoms, Rap Jazz. And come on in, we fellowshipping tonight.
Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mom, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret everything. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for it. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. Miss that smile. Lord knows I ain't seen that in a while, but it's your style. So something must be up keeping you down. You a queen that must be heaven sent. Pray my soul, I must repent for not telling you what I meant and how I felt. Honestly, I'm used to throwing wishes in the well. My conscience tells me that I could have helped, but I failed. Actions speak louder than words, and that's a lesson that I learned all by myself. Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret every day. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for it. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Feel it, baby, stress is all around us. These high ceilings, and I need it, baby. Pressure and make diamonds, I won't steal it, baby. Silent, baby, hurts to see you crying. Know you trying, ain't no lying, baby. When I say I need you, greedy if I have to share you. It was me that all along did you wrong, thinking that I made you beautiful and strong. This toxicity, the death of me, I feel the day you gone. The most beautiful girl I've ever known. I'll find a way to treat you better. I swear there's no one out there like you. You teach me to be better. My talk is cheap, keep asking what I do. I'll fly to the moon and hope I'll see you soon. I'll find a way to treat you better. No problem, I'll do whatever. Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret every day. So I let her know, I gotta let her know. Get through the front door, I'll be ready for it. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Da 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 da. La 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 Chicago, nigga.
Oh my gosh, the music just turns me on.
All right, come on in, grab them chairs and pull on up. We fellowshipping tonight. It is another Monday. You are here at Black Bottom. Show getting ready to start in a minute. So just relax, get some water, eat you some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a beer, get you a cocktail, drink you some juice. Just leave it.
Here we go, I put this miserable song on repeat. Cause you seem to forget how much you are hurting me. Do what's right, you say you will, but then you don't. You just don't. You don't care, cause you don't take me seriously. What's there to repair if you don't want to talk to me? You should know the time is up, I'm out, I'm done. So I put you on a lifetime sentence, and you'll no longer feel my presence. So you thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. So you thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. Yeah, yeah. So you thought I would let this live. No, that's right. Your words don't mean a thing to me. Sleepless night, your love has left us incomplete. Thinking that your promises will fit so loud. Oh, that's right. So I put you on a lifetime sentence, and you'll no longer feel my presence. So you thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. Cause I don't. So you thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. Oh no. So you thought I would let this live. So I put you on a lifetime sentence, and now you never feel my presence. So I thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. For me, so I thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. Thought you knew me so much better. There's a world inside my head. I get lost in it from time to time. No one has a spare key, only one is inside of me. just find me out, take me down. Hey, I don't dare to sleep, but I don't understand. So I stay. Oh, here we go. It's all I fall. I don't really know what's wrong, 'cause I'm a restless soul. Oh, here we go. It's all I fall. I don't know where to go. Yeah, my homeless soul. I don't wanna drop back down. So I already touched the ground. So you please hear me. Oh, here we go. It's overflow. I don't really know what's on, 'cause I'm a restless soul. Oh, here we go. It's overflow. I don't know where to go. Yeah, my homeless soul. Oh, here we go. It's overflow. I don't really know what's on, 'cause I'm a restless soul. Oh, here we go. It's overflow. I don't know where to go. Yeah, my homeless soul.
Hey, here we go, here we go. It's time for the show. Yo, you are here at the Roz Cast. Come on, let's go.
In this moment, I cannot say what's wrong or right. It's not hard to fool me, 'cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah, either way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all.
Oh my God.
So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah, it's a simple night before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Ooh,
What's going on?
it's a simple night.
We are back at it tonight. We are back at it tonight.
Cause I know what I'm getting into. Yeah,
We are back at it
nothing
tonight.
can stop me. Cause I'm addicted to you, and I realize either way I follow. No need to say
We are back at it tonight.
where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find a better one.
We are
Yeah,
back at it. What is
it's
this?
a simple night before the moment flies. Before it flies. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. It's a simple night before the moment flies.
Yo, we are back. We are back. We are back.
It's been a while.
So what is it this time? You just want to be held, or you want the LD?
What you think it is? I'm
want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Don't kill.
You getting ready to be a rich nigga. You feel next week, I'm knocking somebody the fuck out.
What's going on? What is going on?
You people enjoy your meals. Come on, babies.
What is going on?
Take care of you.
What is going on?
You didn't kill that white boy. I saw him fight 32 rounds.
What's going on, everybody? Peace out to everyone that's tuning in right now. I appreciate those that's tuning in, that spoke, that came into the building. You are here at another edition of the Black Bottom Roscast. Come on in, put your feet up, grab a chair, pull to the screen. We are fellowshipping tonight. Okay, I'm trying to see what's going on. Okay, I see what's happening. But I hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everyone had a great day. Hope everyone is striving to be the best version of themselves. I see I'm doing some lagging on my YouTube right now. I don't know what technical difficulties I'm having, but hey, it is what it is. This is what happens when you struggle stream. What's going on with everybody? Shout out to those that's tuning in right now on the YouTube side. Shout out to DJ Kane. Shout out to OG Fun Size on my Facebook side. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. I'm double streaming, struggle streaming. I'm on both my platforms. I am on Facebook as well as on YouTube. So for those that's not subscribed to my YouTube page, I would really appreciate it. Hold on, I don't know what's going on with this right here on my YouTube. I'm seeing a little lag right now, but we're gonna work through it. Technical difficulties and things like that. I need 15 more subscribers on my YouTube page so I can strictly go YouTube crazy. So if you're not subscribed, please go on over to YouTube and subscribe to the Black Bottom Roscast. Hit the subscribe and the bell button for all future live streams and other things that I'm gonna do on the site. And I appreciate all those that came out. I appreciate all my day ones that's been rocking with me. I appreciate all the people that watching the bushes, that probably feel a certain way about me, but it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to bring good information the best way I know how. I'm not a red pill. I'm not a white pill. I'm not a purple pill content creator. I'm a creator that is for the male advocacy. I am all about empowering and giving information and knowledge and just having grown discussions amongst our people. But it go both ways. There are some things that I can say that's positive about our sisters, and I can say some things that is negative about our sisters. And before we go on forth with this live stream tonight, because I already know y'all done seen the title, y'all see what it say, and yeah, we're at that point now in the year 2023. It has come to a point where we have to hold the bitch accountable. And that's not necessarily referring to a woman. We got a lot of men out here that got bitch ass tendencies. We have a lot of men out here that have a lot of feminine ways. We have a lot of men out here that do the most for the sake of what? Clout, the sake of fake popularity, the sake of trying to make someone else look bad, to make yourself look good, to say, yeah, you see how that person is? I told you that from the beginning. I told you that they wasn't about this life. I told you they didn't have the staying power. And to be honest with you, anything in life, if you put your whole heart into it and your efforts, your time, your money, you sacrificed, and you did what was best for you during those times and those seasons, there does become a point where some things you just got to let go. Some things you just got to let be where it's at. It's just too much. It's just too extra. It's just too stressful. It's just too belligerent. It's just too chaotic. That sometimes in life, there are things that you just got to let go. And you should be all right with that. You should be all right with the fact that you've spent your time in certain spaces and places as long as you can. And when it was all said and done, when you couldn't do no more, it was time to let it go. So let's get these likes up. Let's engage tonight. You know, this live stream might be just as well watched as one of another live streams I did not too long ago, when I said how far have we failed, or how far have we fallen. I mean, it's something to that extent. You can go back to the archives and find that out. As far as all the live streams that I gotten, that was probably the most watched and talked about and scrutinized live stream that I've done thus far, up until probably tonight. You know, I caught a lot of slack from it. I caught a lot of people, you know, disassociating myself from it because of the content and the subject that I was talking about. But, you know, it is what it is. Everyone has their right. Everyone has their opinion to their views, their visions, how they feel about whatever. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, if you don't like what I'm saying, if you care not to engage in what I'm talking about, you are more than free to click that one button that says block or delete. You know, unfriend, unfollow, however, you know, format it is. So, I mean, I'm not losing no sleep over it. It just lets me know that whatever I said triggered you, and you wasn't, you know, grown enough to challenge me on what my views was. If you felt a certain way, you know, this is an open forum. I haven't done a smoke show in a while. I do plan on doing a smoke show real soon, when I'm gonna start talking about different topics, and I'm gonna really expect those that tune in to want to debate with me as far as whatever it is that I'm saying that you might not agree with. So smoke shows coming soon. Like I said, I haven't done one in quite some time, but I plan on doing one real soon. But before we get started, like I always do, this here live is sponsored by Ice House, Duff, Fiji Water. Got to put that love in your body. And the word of the game. So come on in, get you some water, eat you some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a beer, drink you a cocktail, get you some juice, but just leave them pills alone. Them mugs will kill you. Them mugs will kill you. And before I go any further,
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
And nothing I talk about. So if you don't like what I got to say, here's your time to exit stage right. Well, on my side, stage right. On the phone side, stage right. So we'll be talking about tonight. We're going to do a few reactions. 2024. We have to hold the bitch accountable. We have to come to a point where the manipulations, the lies, the scams, the betrayals, the behind the scenes and behind the back hatred, it's got to come to an end. If us as a community and as a nation of people, and I'm referring to the Black people, because that's the only one that I can relate to, that I can express these different ideas and things to. Yeah, I mean, I can probably express them to other ethnic backgrounds and things like that, but they don't deal with the things that we deal with in our community. I did say juice. You must didn't hear me. So if you didn't hear me, get you some water, eat you some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a beer, get you some cocktail, drink you some juice, but leave them pills alone, because them mugs will kill you. So if you didn't hear me the first time there, brother, I appreciate you. You put that into my repertoire, and I have been saying it ever since. So it is what it is with that. But yeah, we got to start holding motherfuckers accountable of their actions, their betrayals, their schemes, because it's putting a further detriment into our community, you know, and it has to come to an end. It makes us all look bad. Yo, what up, bro? Peace and blessings. And like I say, I'm double streaming, struggle streaming like always. I'm on both my platforms. I'm on Facebook as well as YouTube. I need 15 more subscribers on my YouTube platform before I go strictly YouTube crazy, and then I'm going off and I'm setting off and I'm gone. I'm gone because I get tired of all the extra crap that I go through on my Facebook page, as far as like they always keep saying I got slow connections or I got a dispute because of some of my material on my live stream don't get played in certain countries, so I got to screen fair usage and all this other crap just for it to get back on and stuff like that. So for those that are not subscribed to my YouTube page, please go on over to YouTube and subscribe to Black Bottom Roscast. Hit the subscribe and the bell button for all future live streams and other things that I do on my platform. Need 15 more. It's countdown. I appreciate you. Send some people my way. Yeah, let them know. Yo, but yeah, but definitely, I don't know how else or how any other way I can express as far as tonight's topic is to put, and you gotta put that, you gotta make that bitch accountable. Men, women, whomever. The time for the fuckery, the time for the the gaslighting, the time for the scheming and gleaming and putting the wool over motherfuckers' eyes has to stop. We are falling further and further in the mud hole of bullshit. You know? And we got to come to some kind of understanding that in order for us to really rise up as people, rise up as a community, rise up as a nation, we have to learn how to get along with each other. We have to learn to respect each other. We have to learn to understand one another. We got to learn to have some sort of compassion for the next person. We all want to have someone have compassion for us as individuals, but there's a lot of us that don't want to show compassion for others. And it ain't necessarily got to mean that you got to, mess with them the long way. There's just some people that you just can't interact with. There's just some situations and circles you just can't deal with. That doesn't mean that you got to disrespect them or let them, or give them more grief and stress and chaos. If those things don't work, let that shit go. We have a very serious problem in our community of people not letting shit go. You want to hold on to your grudges. You want to hold on to your animosities. You want to hold on to your deep-seated hatred for an individual because you didn't like how they did certain things. You didn't like how their mindset was. You didn't like how they moved. You didn't like the people that liked them because they didn't like you. You basically showing your jealousy, basically showing your weakness, basically showing your lack of accountability. It has to stop. We're not going to move any further or get to any higher levels of life if we keep doing this as a collective of people. Now, I know some of us, we're blessed enough to have certain things and certain blessings happen for us. That's fine. Be proud of that. Be blessed that you was able to have those things that happen in your life. There are people out here that are struggling. There are people out here that are homeless. There are people out here that don't know when they're going to have their next meal. There are people out here that don't know what's going to happen the next minute. You got people out here that got to constantly look over their shoulders because of the things they put out here in the world. And now they looking and hoping and praying that the right one don't run up on them. And those people got to understand something. If you don't get your shit right, if you don't make amends to the dysfunction and the confusion, you might just have that meet you in a time and a space and a place that you ain't ready for. And they're not going to be so sympathetic to your space and your place at that time. All those that got all that negative energy, all those that got all that negative things to say about each other, all those that got all these stories and topics and whatevers to try to make them look like whatever. As you try to make everyone else, follow suit and believe what you got going on. There will come a day when the truth will be revealed and people will see just how you need to be accountable for what you put out there. As an old saying, the energy that you put out there, it comes right back to you. It's just a matter of time. if you put out positive vibes, positive spirits, humble actions, those things come back to you. When you put out deceit, lies, innuendos, BS, conjured up stories, it will come back on you. And if you stayed on that time, it'll really come back on you hard. You gotta make that bitch accountable. I don't care who it is. I don't care how big they are. I don't care how much so-called clout they think they got. If they are doing things to the detriment of others just to make themselves look good, or a big boss, or a big man, or a boss chick, boss bitch, yeah, you gotta hold that bitch accountable. Because it will be one day that what they put out there, it's gonna come back. Trust me on that. So right now, you know, like I said, excuse me, I'm gonna do some reactions. You know, I haven't really set up all my stuff yet, whereas I can actually show y'all visually. It's all audio stuff. It's all done in fair use. So don't be trying to report my shit because, like I said, my shit's in fair use. But shout out to JR Wisdom. He is another content creator on the YouTube space. He was talking about accountability in this one video, whereas a man had found out that his wife was hiding her pregnancy from him. And then tried to gaslight him. And what's so funny about it, this man was with this woman for 4 years, and he couldn't even get this woman pregnant. Why? You might ask. Well, why he couldn't get this woman pregnant? They've been together 4 years. Because the man had a vasectomy. Three months prior to this interaction right now. Now, I don't know the whole story of the situation, but obviously being with that woman a number of years before that time, I guess he must have saw something that made him like, you know what? I'm not even about to do this. And just keep in mind, brothers, if you do get a vasectomy, it can be reversed. It can naturally go back in its natural state after 7 years, or you can go back and have the procedure reversed if you wanted to. So don't ever think that just because you've had it, that you can never revert it back. Is it more likely that if you wait to 7 years that it's more foolproof? I don't know. There are cases where it's happened, but I figure if men do decide to do that so that you don't put yourselves in certain situations, if you're out there single and you're doing your thing and, you know, and you're interacting with certain other women and you don't want to put yourself in the trick bag, I would suggest that you do that. Especially if you're not trying to have children with these random women that you deal with. So let's break down this video.
I know it ain't mine, so what's good?
You got a vasectomy?
Yeah,
you didn't tell me.
No.
No. You got a vasectomy and you didn't tell me. We literally waited 4 years to have this kid and you literally didn't tell me you got a vasectomy? We wanted kids. Didn't you want a child?
Why are you pregnant?
What do you mean, why am I pregnant?
How are you pregnant? It ain't mine.
Don't even go. You got a vasectomy.
What you mean? I'm trying to figure out how you're pregnant.
So you basically just don't trust me.
How can I trust you?
How can I trust you when you got a vasectomy and didn't tell me?
I was going to tell you.
With 4 years wasted and we planned our lives, around children.
I know we were supposed to have kids together, not you run off and go have a kid with
So why did you
nigga.
get a vasectomy? I'm confused. I still don't understand. You went behind my back and got a vasectomy, knowing that you wanted kids with me. What's wrong with me? Why am I not good enough for you or something?
Why are you pregnant?
Now y'all heard that little brief exchange. You know, you don't trust me. We supposed to have this with each other. And that's probably what this man originally was trying to do. I think any person, you know, that decides to marry a person, especially if y'all both came into this relationship with no children, no excess baggage, things of that nature, y'all get together, y'all pair bond, y'all want to get married, you want to build a future with yourself. Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. For all those people that say that shit, that kind of lifestyle is lame, you're really the lame motherfucker that think that way. Everybody deserves, well, I won't say deserves, everyone has the right to want to settle down with someone and extend their legacy. But you got to be careful of the people that you entertain. You got to be careful of the kind of relationships that you be a part of. Now, here this woman is straight up trying to spin the narrative as far as why he didn't tell her that he had a vasectomy. I mean, honestly, why should he? If that's his wife, and they've been together 4 years, it could be a number of reasons why he had the vasectomy. Maybe financially, he looked at it like, oh man, I might need to hold off. But you know, I can't stop with this mug. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to use no condoms. I ain't trying to use no other kind of variants of birth control. I ain't trying to get her on a pill. Talk with a doctor. I consulted some doctors. I asked for certain, you know, situations. Well, what can I do if I'm not trying to do this, that? How can I prevent this? And they suggested, and then they give me the pros and the cons of it. And I'm thinking, you know, the man's thinking like, well, you know what? Okay. I'll do this for a short period of time. At least I know there's not going to be no slip ups. I can put my focus on my purpose. And when that time is right, I can go right back and reverse that situation. I understand that, you know, your other partner wants to know what your moves and your endeavors are. But like I say, I don't know the whole story of this in particular story, but it might have been something that was going on that he observed, you know, that made him say, well, you know what? I need to kind of like take care of this, but keep going because something maybe ain't feeling right. That's how some of you women always talk about y'all women's intuition, so to speak. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Peace and blessings to all those that's tuned in. You are here at the Black Bottom Roscast. I am your host, Ross Lee. I'm double streaming, struggle streaming. I'm on both my platforms. I need 15 more subscribers on my YouTube page. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, please go on over there to YouTube, subscribe to Black Bottom Roscast, hit the subscribe and the bell button for all future and upcoming, you know, live events and streams that I do and videos and things like that as the year progresses, because I'm going to do some more different things on my platform, because once I get to past 15 more subscribers, I'm going straight on YouTube. So I will be done messing with Facebook after this. But maybe he felt a certain way. Maybe he saw some things. Maybe he was not wanting to, right at that moment, have children. Yeah, he's married. Yeah, within that time, like I said, when you're married, you're in it to win it with your mate. Okay, that's one of the aspects of marriage, especially if you're trying to build legacy. But like I say, if you're in certain situations in life and you're not trying to put yourself in a situation that's going to financially cause burden to you, because man, if I had this child, if I had these children right now in our situation, we're not just there yet. And I ain't trying to struggle. I want us to keep progressing. I want us to keep building. I want us to keep, making things happen. So maybe he did that for that reason. Like I said, I don't know the whole story, but this is showing me right now that this woman needs to be held accountable.
What you mean?
How are you pregnant?
No, why do you tell me? You don't trust me?
It ain't mine.
You don't believe me?
No, it ain't mine.
No. Why do you tell me though? Like you don't trust me?
I'm telling you now. What you mean?
When did you get a vasectomy?
Like 3 months ago. Does that matter? Because you're pregnant now, and it's definitely not mine. So who is the father?
So why are we even married? I don't understand.
Because I loved you. That's why.
So this child, you gonna love this child too?
No, I'm not. Not if that's not my kid. I'm not loving no kid that's not mine.
Didn't you want children?
Have children, but not from another. Like, who is the father? Who you been?
You tell me you wanted children.
Who you been?
Got back and got a vasectomy though.
Who you been?
Bro, you a liar.
I'm the liar.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Are you serious? But I'm the liar?
And I came out my face. This is serious, bro.
I am serious. What do you mean? What are you crying for? I'm the one should be crying.
Okay, I'm not.
You don't want to somebody else and got pregnant.
You a whole lot. You got a vasectomy without.
You done brought a whole nother family. Like, what is your?
You want to come home with me tonight? It's been a while.
So what is it this time? You just want to be held, or you want the LD?
What you think it is? I want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Now, the sad thing about that is that regardless that he didn't tell his wife that he had a vasectomy, she straight glossed over the fact that he found out that he was pregnant. And see, this is a trick that some bum, narcissistic, selfish, misogynistic, sociopathic women would do, knowing they creeping out on their man. Not even just their man, knowing they creeping out on their husband. The man that went down the aisle with you. The man that put the paperwork on you. The man that decided, hey, look, this is who I'm going to be with and who I'm going to take care of. But you gloss over the fact that you done got pregnant knowing that you done slept around with another man. And want to gaslight them. Because, see, this is a trick that some women do. They will double talk you. They will get loud with you, get overly emotional with you to make you shut the fuck up. Make you just say, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You know, whatever. Because they just keep going. No, brothers. Stand your ground, man. especially if you know you in the right. Especially if you know you in the right. I can't help you if you done fucked up. I can't help you if you done made a bad turn. I can't help you if you done associate yourself with the wrong kind of person. I can't help you with that. That's just something you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But if you know where you stand and you stand firm on your conviction and your beliefs, and that other party is sitting there trying to spin the narrative, trying to gloss over that. Oh, we ain't talking about that. Oh, fuck that. You just didn't tell me. Oh, you didn't. Why didn't you tell me? I'm your wife. You didn't tell me. No, I didn't tell you. I was going to tell you, but now I ain't tell you. Do you ladies tell everything that y'all do? Do you ladies give a 411 report to every second and minute of your movements? Because you sure didn't tell them that you was, you know.
Oh my God.
Wasn't doing that night when you said, oh, I'm going out with my girlfriends. Oh, I'm going to go hang out with my cousin. Oh, my sister called me. She having a situation with that no good nigga. So I got to go over there and check that shit. Oh, my mama need me for something. She done hurt her hip. She done slipped on a banana peel. Halfway slipped into the grave in the backyard. What grave in the backyard? Don't worry about that. But she done damn near almost bust her ass, so now I got to take care of her. I'll be home tomorrow. Don't worry about me. Oh, we got me and my co-workers. We got this girls trip coming up. We about to be out. We only gone for a couple of days. I'll be back home, baby. I'll bring you something back. Yeah, you're gonna bring something back, all right. Some of you bitches be bringing something back that you wish that you never fucking took with you. Anyway.
You are lying on me. Why you automatically assume I'm cheating on you when you literally lied? Our marriage is based on trust.
That's some retarded shit. This man can't have kids right now. But she said he's lying on her because she's pregnant. And he couldn't have possibly done it. So where did the pregnancy come from? You know, was it one of them crazy ass video? Remember those clips? The ghost fucker, a motherfucker sitting up in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden they doing whatever or sitting. Oh, so Casper then popped you off, right? Puffed the magic dragon and sat up there and bent you over, right? McGilla Gorilla. Now, y'all, I'm showing my age. Anyway.
Our marriage is based on trust, and you literally like just.
How did you get pregnant though? You talking about trust you? How am I trust you?
How am I gonna trust you when you're making decisions by yourself that should be together? You should be happy that
you made a decision by yourself. Well, apparently it wasn't by yourself, but apparently it was with somebody else.
You should be happy that
because it wasn't me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
That is not true.
How are you pregnant?
By God, lucky God.
This is some Buttermilk biscuit back in the oven punk ass shit right here that I'm hearing. I know y'all hear this shit. And I'm quite sure a lot of us have dealt with situations in our days where there was something that wasn't right and you done figured some shit out and you done confronted this woman and you know where you stood at on this shit because trust me, I know when it's like when it's reversed and we done did some fuckery. A lot of us got caught up in some fuck shit. A lot of us got caught up in some doing some shit we know we didn't have no goddamn no reason for doing, but we did it anyway. and got caught the fuck up, right? You know what a lot of us men had to do? We had to chuck that shit. Like that motherfucker, that running back that had to go in that I formation and get that motherfucking ball on a handoff from the goddamn quarterback and hit that motherfucker. We had to check that motherfucker, right? Hey, what's going on? Peace to all those tuning in on the YouTube side. Like I say, I'm double streaming, struggle streaming. I'm on both my platforms. I'm on YouTube and my Facebook. For those that's not subscribed to my YouTube, please go on over there to YouTube, subscribe to Black Bottom Roscast, hit the subscribe and the bell button. I'm also looking for more moderators. So if you want to tune in, please be a part of the Black Bottom family for all future live streams and other reactions that I do. You know what I'm saying? But man, look, we had to take that L, right? Because we knew we got caught up in some shit. We knew we didn't, man, look, ain't no way. You got the text messages, you got the pictures. Hell, sometimes you even got the video. Some of you motherfuckers don't listen to that shit that some of them comedians said back in the day. Well, it wasn't me. Don't listen to Shaggy, or it wasn't me. Yeah, nigga, that was you. And you have to admit that shit. But a woman that get caught up in some fuckery will fucking deny that shit to her fucking grave. Shout out to OG Funside. She's posting up the link to my YouTube page for those that are not subscribed. Please subscribe. I need 15 more so I can get off this double streaming and I can solely go on YouTube, build that platform up, build the Black Bottom Roscast family, and we can keep it pushing, and we can do what we do. Like I say, I got some things in the works for this coming year, and hopefully everything will fall into play. But yeah, we're gonna finish off this, and I'm gonna let my man speak on it, and then we're gonna go to the next thing we're gonna talk about.
I can't say,
No,
So we gotta hold
God
these bitches
into
accountable.
this, bro. Don't you do that. No, I do not want to hear it.
You know I wanted children. You got vasectomy though.
Why are you pregnant? Why?
What do you mean why? Because I wanted to get pregnant by you. That's how you get pregnant.
I know, and
So
I know, but you definitely pregnant.
why did you get
I
vasectomy?
can't
Wait,
get you
hold on.
pregnant.
Why did you get vasectomy if you wanted children with me? Are you husband? And then you get mad when I get wind up pregnant?
What?
No, you must, because you wanted children with me and then tell me you got vasectomy 3 months ago, which don't make no sense. Well, you know I wanted to have kids. You know I don't want to have a kid.
How you gonna make this about me when you
What
the
you
one
mean?
pregnant?
It's always about you. You always go and run off and make some brand decision by yourself without even asking me. And you still gonna court me like I'm some animal on a.
You know what? I'm done. Just bro, because I'm not gonna be taking care of another
If I
kid.
leave, I'm never coming back. Another kid? How many kids you got?
What are you talking about? I said,
What am I talking about? Why did you go and get a vasectomy? Another kid? I didn't know about no other kid.
It's funny how in the heat of an argument and you say one thing and the other party want to try to flip it to make it sound like it was another thing. He didn't say he had another kid. He said, I'm not going to try to have this kid. And then she just totally flipped that shit to try to justify her fuckery and try to get him off the trail. But if you know where you stand and your time in that situation, it don't matter how much fucking babbling and blubbering a motherfucker doing, you're gonna stand firm on what the fuck you just said. How the fuck are you pregnant if I can't get you pregnant? How the fuck I get this STI or STD or whatever the fuck if you the only motherfucker I've been fucking? How the fuck can this happen if you the only one I've been around? We're not living in the days of Christ. And let's break down what a true immaculate conception is, because she tried that bullshit. The real analogy of an immaculate conception, a virgin birth, is when one man and one woman come together and bring their energies together to make a pure virgin child. That's not what was really explained to you. And I understand that a lot of us overzealous religious people believe that Mary got, impregnated from some fairy tale. The only way you're going to get pregnant is just like what Ebony just said, you fucking. Just keep it 100. He slid it to tip in. He did some things, and that seed then went up in you. This is how it is. We can go there, here, there, and everywhere. It's just how the fuck it is. No, you ain't gonna get pregnant eating a plum. You ain't gonna get pregnant eating passion fruit. Jerk chicken, whatever the fuck. It ain't happening. Knock it the fuck off. But see, a guilty motherfucker would try to spin the narrative, overtalk you, try to out-talk you, out-argue you to make you say, fuck it. But now my man wasn't moving.
Get out. I don't even want to talk about
so you talking about get out? You've been there for 4 years. I barely even know you.
Get out. And take it.
Finally, we got a brother that happened to do the right thing and finally quit all the talking and told her to get to stepping. Get to stepping, baby. This is just ridiculous, this amount of things that's going on now. We're going to go ahead and play devil's advocate. But Jairus is kid. Devil's advocate, right? And say you can still get, there's a 0.1% or something like that you can still get pregnant even after you have a vasectomy. Jairus, it's not even that. That's what I've heard. I don't know. I haven't looked up the statistics. Maybe I'll look up after I get off this video and see what's going on. But how much gaslighting this woman was doing during this video is beyond me, right? Then she said it's an immaculate conception. She went from saying, why'd you get a vasectomy to God gave us this and it's whatever. And then a woman will swear up and down. We got all these memes out here. She'll swear up and down. She's not lying. It's you. You're the problem. How could you do this? We've been planning for this all this time. My thing is a lot of times and I understand people have a hard time conceiving, but my thing is you got people going at it for 5, 10 years, unprotected, no prophylactic, no birth control, no nothing. And they don't get pregnant. Then all of a sudden, miraculously, they just pop up and get pregnant. That's what I always wonder. How is that? How are you able to just go freely and nothing ever happens? But that's neither here nor there. But there's a lot of these stories coming up, guys. And
secret
y'all ladies,
abortions.
Sometimes
how many of you ladies then did a secret abortion? And that man didn't know about it because you didn't want to have that baby at that time? How many of you ladies that been in relationships, but you creeping off with other motherfuckers and you done popped off with the other motherfucker and you know you done popped off with that other motherfucker? And you get that secret abortion? Y'all don't talk about those situations, do y'all? Y'all don't talk about those them late night hangouts that you do with your girlfriends, right? I had a stank ass motherfucker years ago. She played it real smooth because when we first was together, she used to always hang out with her family members and they'd play cards all night long. I remember the first night I hung out with that motherfucker. And I'm just thinking, okay, they playing for, actually they was gambling. They were playing that game Tunk, which I never got into. But a lot of people in the hood, especially here in the city of Chicago, play that shit. And they like to play it for money. So they'll sit up there and play this shit and gamble. I was an old dumbass motherfucker. You know, this bitch didn't have a job. This bitch didn't have extra income. So some of them, the monies that she was gambling with, it was my money. And I remember one point, the first time I hung out with that demonstration, and she was banging these things. She was banging these motherfuckers. And she kept losing. Next thing you know, I'm giving them some more money. And now I'm sitting there just watching, because this ain't my game. So I'm just sitting there watching like a dumbass. Playing all night. That was the beginning of the end. After that first situation, I should have told her, look, I'm not hanging with you like this no more. You want to gamble off for money and all this other bullshit, you gamble your own fucking money. I think maybe that night, my dumb ass probably gave about $200. She was up a G, and by the time it was all said and done, she didn't have $1. I wound up leaving because it was so long that she was sitting there gambling. And I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and be on the sideline watching you do this shit all fucking night. So I wound up going home. That was her opening to say, now I know what to do if I want to get him from not being around me. If I say, this is what I'm going to do. And that bitch had other situations going on. And I spent and wasted a lot of time, monies, efforts on a nothing ass bitch that never want to be held accountable for her own shit. And it cost me a lot. True story. True fucking story. 7 years I went down that rabbit hole with that nothing ass motherfucker. Let me get that. So what's up, Ernie? Now let me get them squares about you too. I just finished our first season of the Mayor of Kingstown. I'm already off on the first episode of the second season. Yeah. You are not lying. It is damn good. Yeah, it's damn good. Michael is no joke in that. And I already heard some stuff was about to happen in season 2. So I'm not even trying to hear what that got to say. I'm just going to always watch it. And get my own take on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, from what I've been seeing, yeah, very good storyline, very good show and stuff like that. But yeah, man, that's just one instance of how you gonna sit here and gaslight me trying to spin the narrative that I'm lying. I wasn't truthful to you because I did something to protect not only myself, but the household right now, because this man wanted to get a vasectomy while he was married to his wife. Like I said, it could have been a number of reasons why he did it. And the only one reason I can think of, maybe he didn't think that he was financially straight enough to go ahead on and just do that and still take care of the responsibilities of the house. Because like I said, you can get those things reversed. You can either wait it out the 7 years, which I heard that can happen, but you're not necessarily guaranteed that you'll be back straight, but you can get that procedure reversed before that time. And then you'll be all right. They don't remove things about your body as far as men when it comes to that kind of procedure, opposed to like if a woman like gets their tubes cut and tied and removed and stuff like that. We got different things going on, so it's not going to happen the same. But it was real funny that she gaslit the shit out that man to the point where he's like, you know what? Just get the fuck out. Because you don't sit here and keep talking about God sent this to us. No, bitch. No, bitch. You know what the fuck you did. And if he was just that on wanting to find out, I'm quite sure he'd have found out exactly who the hell, that other nigga was, because she was real quick. After a couple of times him telling her to get the fuck out, she started picking up shit and moving, getting the fuck out. Yeah, you going out as a motherfucker. Hopefully he deal with you. And then he gonna see that he made a mistake fucking with you like that. So hopefully that man got that jam the real way. And that just wasn't some fuckery and some, oh shit, after the smoke then cleared, he gonna sit back and they gonna get back to, man. No. There are just certain things that is unacceptable in a relationship. And that's one of them. Especially if y'all in it. You getting another motherfucker out here, another life is about to come into this world and you ain't had nothing to do with it as a couple. No, that's some fucked up shit, man. It happens to us brothers. We done put ourselves in situations like that for decades, which ain't right. Especially if you're not letting the person know what you're doing out here. And I think if men, and I have to own up to this as well. I can't speak these things and not speak on my own shortcomings and lack of. If we are truthfully 100% honest with our partner, our person, as we say now in this year 2024, because we just come up with all these other, key names and shit like that, the individual that you're with. You know what I'm saying? If you're not really 100 with how you move, how you truly feel, what you're really wanting, and how you really want to do things, then don't get surprised when those other parties like fed up with the shit. Be lucky if they still fuck with you. Us men need to be more honest and step up like real men and speak what was really on our minds and what we really want and what we don't want. If they don't want to accept it, then hell, let them go. If you're strong on your conviction and what you believe in as an individual and as a man, stand on it. As long as it's the right thing, stand on it. If someone's refusing what you got going on, that is not who you need to be with. If it's going to be always constantly be an argument, a fight about what you're wanting, you need to leave them be. Let them live their life. Trust me, they're going to regret it in the end, especially if they wasn't doing it in the right manner, especially if they wasn't doing it as far as in their true hearts of hearts. If they're just talking fuck shit, let them be. This is us problem as men. We want so much. When we try so hard to be with someone, and then 9 times, I won't even say 9 times out of 10, 6 times out of 10, you fucking with the wrong bitch. But because she looks this way, she makes me feel this way, she can do this, she can do that. All right, that's great. That's great. That outer structure of the woman is great. That's beautiful. What else does she have? What else can she bring you? The number one thing a man should consider when having a woman by their side, can that woman give him peace? And I know some of you ladies is like, well, hell, some of these men, they do this, they do the most, they're this, that, and the third. Okay, leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. That man don't want to come home every night. Leave him alone. That man at a certain time of the hour don't want to answer his phone. They want to always tell you, oh, my phone died. Leave him alone. That man that always got to walk off when his phone go off and his phone ring, and you can't hear what he's talking about or texting about, leave him alone. You got any inkling that that man is doing something that he shouldn't be doing? Soup is in the market. Beef is in the barn. What don't concern you know what? Leave it alone. Go both ways, right? It go both ways. And I truly understand. I done seen so many different situations with relations that some of you ladies have with some of these men that's not the best man for you. And y'all go through so much. It's fucked up. But there's some men out here that go through that same shit. But see, the difference is that y'all think y'all got the high ground because you're a woman. But brothers, men, take your power back. Move differently. Have a goal for yourself. Set these goals and stand on your conviction. If you just out here just willy-nilly in it and have nothing in store for yourself, then what the fuck are you doing, brother? Stop putting yourself in these problems. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back. Get your shit together, brothers. Man, we're victims as well. I clutch my pearls sometimes with some of the shit I be seeing and hearing that us brothers and men go through. The fuck? But anyway, we about to go to the next one. And I'm quite sure all y'all done heard this shit. That motherfucking biscuit buttered back fucking heifer from Somalia is on the run and she gonna go to jail. She is going to go to jail. She is going to go to jail.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is.
She going to jail. She going to jail. Oh, Rhoda Osmond, a.k.a. the Brick Lady, a.k.a. the Scammer, a.k.a. the Muslim, Somalian, single mother / lesbian that is prostituting. Man, this woman did a lot of shit. We gonna react to what's been going on. It's finally then came out that she scammed y'all. She scammed a lot of yous quick to put her brother down as bitches that she got hit in the face with a brick. And then none of y'all realized that. Let me ask y'all a question. If a person hits y'all with a brick, like hard as shit, to where you have a contusion, a whole nother half a baby growing out the side of your fucking face, you think you're gonna be able to talk? You think you're getting up off the ground that quick? Let alone get on TikTok or Instagram, whatever the fuck site she was on, to start recording this shit. You think you're gonna be able to do that? Your eye not all fucked up, ain't no blood and nothing coming out. I mean, I didn't see motherfuckers get hit with bricks before. It ain't pretty. It's not pretty at all. I didn't see motherfuckers get hit with bricks before. I remember back in my teenage years when I was doing some stupid shit out in the streets, one of my guys got hit with a brick. He didn't just get up talking shit. That nigga was leaking. We had to take that boy to the hospital immediately. There's no way. Like Funslide said, there's no way. But y'all was like, y'all was all ready to persecute and put men to the gallows, and especially as brothers, y'all was just, man, y'all don't protect us, and blah, blah, blah. Lying bitch. My man, y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. My man, Meteor Tutorials and Reviews
A
reviewed
woman,
this.
according to her, was hit in the face with a brick because she basically refused to not give out a phone number. And nobody did a damn thing about it. Here it is.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a... Yeah, this man hit me, grabbed a rock, and it hit me in my face, and I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watch. Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
She was actually counting the guy to hit her. Why would that boy defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble?
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
Now, before I finish this part off, you heard her in the video shortly after this alleged act so-called happened. How is she that coherent? Wouldn't you get a concussion if you maliciously got hit with a brick? I'm just asking. I mean, somebody give me some feedback. You're not going to be like disoriented, damn near unconscious. If a person hits you with an object that blunt, to have that kind of fucking growth of a half a nigga come out your face. How was it that you was able that quick to get on fucking social media? Right, it's not going to happen. You would have a serious concussion. I didn't had a concussion before. With less than that happened to me. I didn't get a brick hit to my head and no bullshit like that. But I got into a car accident some years ago. My head hit the steering wheel with the airbag deploying. I was fucked up. I didn't know where I was at that moment. I was slipping in and out of consciousness. There is just no way. But this is the narrative that she said. This is the agenda that she put out there. This is the shit that she had motherfuckers donate over $42,000 to. That's probably the only thing I remember was my name at that moment. You know, that was a bad time. I've been in car accidents before in my past. I was never the driver though, but I've been in car accidents. I've been in a car where we had an accident, stuff like that. I might have had a mild concussion at that time. But that in particular situation, when I was told that my head hit that steering wheel, I was out of it. And that was the steering wheel. A brick. But no markings other than this bump, no residues from some brick, no that it was fucked up. You be fucked up. But y'all let her do it. So now here we go.
No, that was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osmond hitting a man first. So she's the one she was the aggressor.
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According.
Wait a minute. Think about it for a quick second. Indulge me. How crazy that it is that this entire time, all of this back and forth, all of this he said, she said, they had surveillance footage the entire time. And in that surveillance footage, they showed her being the aggressor. They showed him retaliating. Think about how long that it took to come up to this conclusion. The amount of man hours, the amount of content that was created, all of the special efforts from individual people in the community that followed up on this bullshit. Shout out to the queen of accountability. Think about how much that it took to move the needle, and they had the incident on footage the entire time. My mind is blown. The fact that it took this long is a clear and present sign of the bullshit. She is a scammer and has built this pyramid scheme on the back of GoFundMe, brick by brick.
Left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis. Prosecutors alleged theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down. The GoFundMe has zero tolerance for the misuse of our platform. The fundraiser has been removed from the platform. All donors have been refunded, and Rhoda Osmond has been banned from using the platform for any future fundraisers.
If I could have one wish right now.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
All right. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all just heard the prosecutor out there in Houston, Texas, state that after their investigations, after the countless man hours they spent, after the countless hours of video surveillance that they saw, that she so-called claimed that some man that tried to, originally the story was a man tried to get her number coming out the club. She said no, and he hit her with a brick and went into the car and drove the fuck off. And all these other black men just sat there and just watched. Then it turned into the story of it was the Uber driver that she called. He hit her with a brick And then miraculously, with immaculate conception, she was in the car with the motherfucker, and he was trying to kidnap her, and he had a whole car full of bitches. Huh? What? What are you talking about? She just kept, the crazy thing about a complete compulsive lying punk motherfucker is that they will say a lie after another lie, after another lie, after another lie, until they lie so goddamn much, they literally mentally believe they fucking lies. Have you ever been around a person that just lies so goddamn much they literally believe the bullshit that come out they fucking shit kicker? Your booty bunching ass mouths. Yeah, a lot of you motherfuckers doing that shit now. Y'all better watch that shit. Stop eating booty. It's gonna fuck you up in the end. You heard it here first. Ain't nobody else tell you. There's a fucking disease that comes behind eating ass. And it ain't good. I forgot what the fuck it's called. It's some fucked up sounding name. All I know, I actually saw the organisms of that motherfucker, and it looked like a face with some fucking antennas looking at your ass like this. All in your intestines. Real talk. Look that shit up. Stop eating ass, y'all. It's gonna kill you. Fuck all your intestines all up. You get some kind of parasites from behind that shit in your intestines. But y'all some nasty ass niggas, so y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all pop that pill, drink that Henny, smoke that za, whatever the fuck y'all doing, and then I'll get the I'm munching away like a fucking Cookie Monster. I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking McDonald's made another goddamn mascot of that goddamn organism. You dumbass motherfuckers. Right, that's what it's called. Giardera. It's fucked up. Look that shit up. That's what comes from you eating booty. You munchy munch mouth ass motherfuckers. Anyway.
I would love to interview the people that were in so support of her. The people that when you asked.
Yeah. I went on a tangent right there and I was going on that. Where's the apology? Ladies. Zesty men. Pandering ass niggas. Like a pussy ass boys. Where's the apology? Y'all blasted this whole shit and blasted this whole narrative that black men don't protect our women. Black men ain't this. Black men ain't that. Blah, 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 blah. All to find out that she scammed you butch ass niggas. $42,300 plus later. Y'all find out it's a scam. This bitch is going to trips to Jamaica, doing all kind of fuckery, right? Y'all like, yeah. Not knowing that she had a history behind all this scamming shit. Once a scammer is always a scammer. Once a bum is always a bum. This bitch has some kind of background. Somalia, her and her peoples, they refugees from Somalia. They had to get the fuck out of there because of the climate and all of the bullshit. Okay, sad story. So that means you come to this country and scam. Just like you Nigerians. I love my African brothers and sisters. But you bitch ass motherfuckers need to stop coming to this country scamming us, man. Some of us African Americans that live here in this fucking country need to fucking stop scamming us. Why don't you go downtown and scam them motherfuckers? Scam JP Morgan and see how far you go. Scam Allstate and see how far you go. Scam Walmart and see how far you go. You punk motherfuckers always want to scam us. The motherfucker that look like you. You bum-ass motherfucker. You know business bond, rat suit, jump, yard eating motherfuckers. We the first one y'all want to fucking do over. Want to scam, want to blackball, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna hold you accountable real soon, boy. Not tonight. Want to fucking do all kind of fuckery. We do it to ourselves more than any other fucking person on this fucking country and this planet. You punk motherfucker nigga, you. Y'all the reason why the Panthers failed. Y'all the reason why any freedom fighter that was my color failed in this country. You limp dick, stank, pussy, butterback, bitch ass niggas. Let me go on.
Ask them, or you challenge them. Hey, her story doesn't sound real. What do you think of that? And they simply lambasted you because you had a different point, a different opinion, which happened to be the truth.
It's more dangerous. Umar Johnson. And I hope I'm wrong, brothers and sisters. I just heard, and I hope I'm wrong, brothers and sisters, but I just heard that a sister got hit with a brick for denying the romantic advances of her brother. Is that true?
Now, where's Dr. Umar behind all this? Mr. King Kong Consciousness, Mr. Black African Queen, and all this other shit. I remember all the earlier videos and accounts when this story broke and went super viral. Where are all you motherfuckers at now? Where y'all at? Y'all as quiet as a church mouse with a room full of cats. Y'all as quiet as a bed bug pissing on cotton right now. Y'all as quiet as a priest that fucking stuck his finger up that. Let me shut up. Anyway.
Can somebody confirm this story? In the United States, my American Africans, did I hear that correctly? That a sister got hit with a brick by a brother?
All you suckers that gave in your money to support this bullshit without fact checking or even looking at her original video and making it just a little bit further than your bias to understand the lies that were being told to you. How do y'all feel now? But what's crazy is that her platform was not just supported by women and their bias, but also by pandering men.
Woman known as Brick Lady charged in Houston after being accused of making the whole thing up, raising $42,000. So nobody read the article though, huh? Consciously, when are you gonna apologize? Because that little heifer was scamming. And I told you she was scamming, she was lying.
And this wannabe Rasta motherfucker got the nerve to have my last name. Consciously, you a punk ass nigga. And if I saw you face to face, I'll punch you in the face for this shit. Brothers, if you ain't got pussy in like 15 years, it's not my fault. If don't nobody want to go out on a date with you because you smell like hot onions and buffalo booty holes, that's not my fault. It's not my fault if, you know, that female know that you got a strawberry booty hole and you like to take, dildos up your shaft and all this other shit. That's not my fault, man. Stop pandering, motherfuckers. Y'all are fucking it up for everybody. The TIs and all you motherfuckers talking about y'all can have whatever you like. Y'all done fucked up the game. Then fucked up the game.
When you gonna apologize, the apology better be as loud as the support for her.
I said y'all gonna be talking about
this. This is one of the young
fuck,
Hotepian brothers that went out of their way to support a liar. Pay attention to the degree of goalpost moving that he uses throughout his clip. Let's review.
Before we even get into what the article proves and disproves, let's state the obvious. A lot of y'all don't have as much hope and legitimacy into the system or the legal process until it's about disproving support of a black woman. Then all of a sudden, y'all become legal advocates because
That's not true. That's not fucking true. That's some bullshit gaslighting right there on this nigga's part. If we can see, if we can analyze, if we can come to an understanding that there's some injustice going on, we'll make the right assessment. Sometimes we might not get it right then and there. Sometimes it might fly over our head. But in time, the truth always reveals itself. Ain't it an old saying, what goes in the wash comes out in the rinse? Yeah, that's some real shit. Thank Big Mama and them for saying that shit, because that's some real shit. That saying, you can't slick a can of oil. You can't shit a Mississippi bullshitter. Because my people from Tupelo, remember all them sayings? Yeah, this all relates. Constantly, we got to deal with motherfuckers that look just like us, doing us. Greasy, dirty, scandalous. The immediated gall, you punk ass, stanky toe, stanky ass, ain't washed up in 5 weeks, don't know what a motherfucking toothbrush look like if it smacked you in the fucking mouth, ass bitches. Breath smelling like shit, literally. You ass munching motherfuckers, you. You the motherfuckers are giving us the most problem. You ass eating ass niggas. I ain't had this problem growing up in my community when I was growing up. We wasn't eating ass in the 80s, in the 90s. Hell, even in the early 2000s. We wasn't eating ass. You ass-eating motherfuckers is just fucking up the land. Y'all need to move to that fucking town. Y'all need to make up your own town called Assatar and just eat everybody's ass and just die. Nasty motherfuckers.
A couple of days ago, y'all was all about Martin Luther Majors being a victim of the system because his victim lied about the details in which how it happened.
The article, one of the first sides in the understanding how people know that they're wrong and they attempt to move the goalposts into the Red Sea. Jonathan Majors has literally nothing to do with this situation, but what you'll notice that from panderers or liars is that they'll throw in unneeded or useless information into their arguments just to obscure the point of being wrong, the point of being incorrect. Well, let's listen to his actual points.
Proves that she was assaulted, but that she did not give the correct details about how it happened. According to charging documents, Osman and Douglas were in an argument and Douglas reportedly swung his right hand while holding what appeared to be a plastic bottle and struck Osman in the face. Now, why is the headline written in the way to presume she made the whole thing up when the article...
Okay, let's break that down for a second. From police evidence that has been officially put out here, from video footage that they saw of that actual incident moments before she went on social media and made that whole shitstorm of that video with that shit, that half a nigga on her face. He apparently retaliated after she struck him first. Now, he, from what the police said, retaliated back, hit her in the face with a water bottle. You know, one of them skinny water bottles that, you know, most of us drink. You know, Ice Mountain, whatever the fuck. I mean, I know it wasn't one of these, you know, because it's Fiji. I'm not about to hit you with no Fiji water. I hit you with an Ice Mountain or some other shit. I ain't about to hit you with no Fiji. That's some good shit. But anyway, riddle me this. How is it possible? Yeah, 16.9 ounce bottle. How is it possible that if he's facing this woman, right, and he swings on her with this water bottle from his right hand, that's going to hit her on the left side of the face, correct? Correct? Let me know if think about it. Look at the visual. I'm facing you right now. You're facing me. This is my right hand. I'm hitting you this way, right? Out of retaliation. But the ingrown Negro is growing on the right side of her face. So, unless he got some super Saiyan strength and he can hit a motherfucker from the left side of his head and make you swell up on the opposite side, that's a hell of a punch. That's a hell of a punch. I like to see that. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen someone hit someone on one side of the face and the other side swell up? That motherfucker might need to go to the hospital. That's the only way. If it's going to be on that side, but video account and police account said that she was facing him. So where'd that mark come from? Where that fucking ingrown Negro come from out the right side of her face? If he hit her from his right hand facing her, that would hit her on the left side of the face. See, y'all motherfuckers didn't think of that. Y'all just went with the narrative. You didn't use any critical thinking, any analogical, thinking, any like, wait a minute. If he hit her in the right side with his right hand and they was facing each other, how her face get like that? There was an account early on that someone said that at the clinic, someone apparently, told another podcaster that, actually that wasn't from some kind of blunt force, from some kind of a hit or a brick or anything of that nature, that it was actually saline solution. And they actually drained it out of her face. A lot of people ain't talking about that, but that's what it's like anything in history. The first reports is always the most accurate. As the story goes on, it gets diluted and watered down. I.e. the Kennedy thing, i.e. Martin Luther King, i.e. Malcolm X, i.e. the Black Panthers. Earlier documents always get thrown in the wind as long as the story keeps progressing. I'm sorry. I'm just, and I know some of y'all are like, man, what the fuck, man, fuck y'all. If y'all supporting this bitch, fuck y'all, man. I don't care. Shit, you need to help Bella out. Because they coming for her. Like, real talk. But anyway, let's go.
Itself states that she was assaulted, but that she allegedly lied about how she was assaulted.
Because they were both assaulted. We just heard the lead prosecutor say out of his mouth, she initiated it, and it was captured on camera. That's why she lied. Even if it had nothing to do with the brick, she initiated it. Don't hit others when you don't want to get hit back. She started it. He retaliated. So,
and I'm only going to say this. I don't condone it, but I understand. You eyelash forehead wearing fucking bitches that want to wear these eyelashes that's fucking scratching me across the back from across the street need to stop putting your hands on people. You bitches that don't give a fuck about having STDs and STIs, you're twerking, smacking each other's ass, staking up the club twerking. Keep your hands off each other. You mentally unstable ass bitches that don't fucking watch your kids on a regular, that's always out in the street, that always want to be in some mess, that always want to talk victim and be a victim on Facebook and social media. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because all you bitches was riding for this motherfucker. You Meg Thee Stallion, Sexy Red, getting her ass ate out at her own fucking baby shower. You bum bitches. Would y'all do that? Y'all do know that, you know, Sexy Red just recently had a baby shower, and whatever nigga that she got this baby from, let him eat her ass at the baby shower and recorded it. And then told the motherfucker, oh, sorry, it stank. You nasty motherfuckers, you. Something is seriously mentally wrong with some of y'all. Anyway.
So all of a sudden now it's about him just assaulting her, according to you.
For the people in the back, the reason why she's being charged with fraud is because law enforcement has said, no, you were assaulted, but you lied about how you said you was assaulted. Therefore, all the money you raised is fraud.
Yes.
Which literally leaves me scratching my goddamn head.
Why?
Now. The GoFundMe that is being called into question was about helping her recover and paying for medical bills because she was assaulted. Now, the article itself states that she was assaulted. So what a fraud come in?
Because the story that she gave you on how she got assaulted was a lie.
And if she got seriously hit by a brick, some bones would have been broken. Some shit would have been rearranged. Skin would have been fucked up. Concussions would have concurred. Slurred vision, voice, everything. Incoherentness would have happened. Then we can justify her raising that kind of money. Because to get treated for all that, broken bones, you know, could have broke an eye socket, broken jaw, all these different things. None of that happened. None of that happened. And y'all gave this bitch $42,000. And then laughed in you bitches' faces. Y'all didn't follow her when she was telling y'all that y'all do y'all makeup and y'all whole image because of trans motherfuckers. Y'all missed that video. You know, y'all missed the video after that. She was talking about how we all need to kiss each other and it's all pride, blah, 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 blah. You know, a Muslim from Somalia, single mother, that's a lesbian, that likes men. What? What? What?
I scared of you motherfuckers.
What? What is that? Which one is she? I guess Tuesday, she's the single mom. Wednesday, she's the lesbian. Thursday and Friday, she's the prostitute. And then Saturday, she's the victim. Okay, I get it. Y'all just be talking.
Live from the pits of hell. It was a lie. It was a scam. This is like saying, hey, donate to me because I lost all my arms and all of my legs. Meanwhile, you tripped and scraped your knee. People are donating to you because they think that you lost all your body parts, but you really just have a cut on your kneecap. Do you see how the fraud is within that GoFundMe if I was to start it? Or are you just so focused on moving the goalposts for your pandering ass audience that you're illogically coming up to the conclusion that it was not fraud? Ridiculous. Ridiculous that these people are leaders in a goddamn community. Ridiculous. So y'all gonna piss on my hand and tell me it's raining, huh?
Oh,
the article
shut
also
up.
states they were able to find video of the defendant and another person who they believe was the accused assaulter. They got in the car. They both got out the car. The defendant slapped the male who responded by slapping her back. He did have a water bottle on his hand, and we think that's what left a mark on her face, but it was mutual combat. That's what they said.
Okay.
So they charging this woman with fraud. Yeah.
How did he smack her in the face with the water bottle from his right side, hit her left side of her face to make that fucking half a nigga grow out on the right side of her head? How? That's a hell of a motherfucking hit. Can anyone explain that? That defies physics to me. Hell, I ain't never even saw that kind of shit happen in boxing. When a motherfucker give you a motherfucking left hook so fucking hard on your right side that your whole left side swell up. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I ain't never seen Tyson, Ali, all the big heavyweights of the day do no shit like that. And I guarantee you, a regular motherfucker couldn't last 3 minutes with none of them niggas in the ring. I don't understand, but I do understand the misogyny of you fucking punk ass, wannabe feminine ass, independent ass women, feminists, not feminine, feminist ass, fucking. I don't need a man. I don't want a man. I don't need a man. I want a man. I can do everything by myself ass hoes that be going on your girls' nights, licking on each other. I understand. Y'all really hate us, man. Y'all need to go some fucking where we're not there and live y'all's life and see how long you live. Go and find y'all an island somewhere. Plant your fucking flag. Get your berries and your motherfucking Bath and Body Works and shits. And go on by your motherfucking business. Get the fuck away from society. If it's such a problem that men are your problem, leave us the fuck alone. Stop using our electricity that we produced. Stop using the plumbing that we made. Stop going to the stores, the grocery stores that we incorporated. Stop. Do your own shit. Do your own shit. And there won't be no problems. Y'all want to live in a society when there's men and women and shit like that and shit on men like we're not worth anything. The fuck? And brothers, men, stand firm with each other. Stop being punks with each other. We are stronger in a unison, in a nation. But because of you weak ass niggas that want to sit up here and get over on the next motherfucker because he doing something that you're not doing, instead of getting some knowledge from him and maybe you can do and get to that level, you rather hate on him. You rather try to set him up. You rather try to get rid of him instead of working with him. You know better than the bitches that's out here fucking bleeding.
Because she said she was hit by a brick.
Yes.
But they said she was hit by a water bottle, but they do acknowledge she was hit. They do acknowledge it was marks left on her face.
Okay.
So she can't get a GoFundMe to take care of what.
And then she's got to tell the truth in the GoFundMe. See, if she told the truth and set up the GoFundMe, none of this would be a problem. The false information is the problem. You don't understand that, young man? Disappointed in you.
And this is really the part that had me scratching my ass. TikTokers provide police information on Osman false claims past alleged scams. During the investigation, detectives said they received a call from Daphne Sutton, a mental health advocate and blogger on TikTok, who believed Osman was conducting a scam because similar situation happened in Minneapolis in 2020.
Celebrity podcast
Daphne
on YouTube.
Sutton, the queen of accountability that literally made by 30, you know what I'm saying? It's exaggeration. I say probably like 10 to 15 different Twitter videos about her calling Houston law enforcement and saying, hey, Ro, yeah, she's scamming. Queen of accountability.
I don't,
according to law enforcement.
I don't care if it was 10 videos. I don't care if it was 100 videos. I don't care if it was 1,000 videos. The closer that we are to the truth, and this just don't go for this situation right here, but anything in life, the better that we live as a people. And if it takes 10,000 videos in order to demonstrate that, then I don't have any problems with it.
It was a plastic water bottle that left this mark on her face. Not no saline, not no injections, not that she made it up. Like, it was a water bottle, apparently. Second thing, they claim in the article it was mutual combat. That's what the law enforcement said, but one individual had a object, the other one did not. And the individual that had an object was a man, but it's mutual combat.
Now, if it was a knife, if it was brass knuckles, if it was a bat, if it was a glass beer bottle, if it was a brick, a pole, a stick, half a tree, then yeah, you can kind of look at that like, yeah, that was kind of excessive. A water bottle, a plastic water bottle, not the old school glass or some of these super strong ass, bottles, but a fucking $2 bottle of fucking water. You know how flimsy them motherfuckers are? Hell, even if you had half of it filled with water and you hit a motherfucker in the face with it, it ain't gonna do that. It ain't gonna put that kind of mark on their face like that. That kind of, hematoma, that's hematoma. That's a blunt force. Or if it's an allergic reaction or something, well, motherfucker shit swell up like that. Like the shit getting ready to explode. Her shit was looking like it was getting ready to bust. Like it was a big cyst bump. The fuck out of here, y'all. Y'all will believe anything a motherfucker say to try to tear down a black man. Y'all would. Y'all will believe anything. If it sound good and look good, you will believe it. Just to tear us the fuck down. If y'all hate us that fucking much, then stop fucking with us. Leave us the fuck alone. A man is on his purpose, is on his fucking square, who's on his game. He knows what he has to deal with. He knows he might have to do without certain things. He knows that in order to really elevated himself, he might have to let some shit go and sacrifice some things to get to this end game. He knows that. You bitches don't. Y'all will fucking lie. Y'all will fucking manipulate. Y'all will fucking gaslight. And y'all want to call us the narcissists. And y'all need to really stop using that fucking phrase unless you know what that fucking meaning really means. Because I bet you half of you women don't know what a true narcissist is. And if you do, put it in the comments. Because I don't think you guys know what a real narcissist is. Stop using that word. Because if you don't know what it means, stop saying it. Just because it sounds good. Especially if you with a motherfucker, a man, and your relationship don't work out. Oh, he was a narcissist. That's why it didn't work out. How is he a narcissist? Because he told you, I don't like you doing this. I don't like us living like that. I want us to be like this. And I want us to move forward like that. That makes him a narcissist? Because you don't want to listen to his instruction? Who's the man in the fucking relationship? You or him? I know some of y'all believe that y'all are. Because y'all believe y'all the mama and the daddy when you're a single fucking mama. I know. And y'all need to stop saying that fucking shit. It's like how y'all disrespect men on Father's Day, but you expect every man in the fucking world to wish you a happy Mother's Day. And some of you bitches ain't good mothers. Some of y'all some trifling assholes. Some of y'all will let your 5-year-old twerk and get on fucking social media talking about fucking Sexy Red and all this other bullshit. Y'all ain't shit. But we the problem? We the problem. The zesty men that y'all complain about right now, who raised them 20 years ago? Who raised them? I'll wait.
Interesting. And of course, at the end of the tirade, it somehow insinuated that because the man had a water bottle, and again, we're talking plastic water bottles, must have been a strong guy. She should never be hitting any type of guy, let alone a strong guy, is what he seems to be. Then it's his fault. She hit him. He retaliated. She lied on GoFundMe. Now she has felony charges for fraud. And now the hamster wheel that is spinning within your mind is attempting
running
at high velocity in order to try to prove how you are still somehow in the right. This is downright incorrect behavior, but you're attempting to move the goalposts into the Atlantic Ocean in order to try to appease your victimhood and your oppressive loving audience. Truly diabolical shit. You know what else is some truly diabolical shit? Her past arrest record, apparently.
All right. Let's break down y'all's sister's arrest record. It goes back, let me see this. It goes back as far as 2009. Now, it's 2024 and she's 33. So you do the math. That was about 2009 was her first recorded offense in this country since her stank ass has been here, right? So, in 2029, that would have been 20 years. So 2009, that is it 14 years? I'm not a man. I'm not off the top of the dome, but I believe, no, 15 years. No, 14. No, 15. 15 years ago. She's 33 now. So 15 years ago, when she was a teenager in this motherfucking country, She was running amok. And her first offense in June 23rd of 2009, liquor consumption under 21. Okay, fine. Anoka County, Minnesota, because she was in Minnesota for a long period of these times. Let me see. The next one. December 27th, 2010. Give officer a false name. 1 year probation, a fine that was later sent to collections. Ramsey County, Minnesota. So she was out there drinking at a young age, wilding out in the streets, doing bullshit, getting caught by police, giving false information, doing stupid shit. All right. May 15th, 2013, was caught with a controlled substance. That was dismissed. That was in the Virgin Islands. The 9th, September 10th, 2014, disturbing the peace. No probable cause. Virgin Islands. All right, fucking around out there overseas. April 10th, 2019. Promotion of prostitution. Minneapolis, Minnesota. In 2019, 5 years ago, she was out there in Minnesota getting popped off for prostitution, but she's a lesbian. Muslim single mom. Okay. The same day, disorderly conduct, a fine in Hennepin County, Minnesota. So she went from Minneapolis to another part of Minnesota and just was just running amok the same fucking day. The fuck? The same day again in 2019. Disorderly conduct, fine. Same area, Hennepin County, Minnesota. Okay. The same day again. Indecent exposure. So not only that she was being a fucking prostitute and doing all kind of other shit, she just decides to just get butt ass fucking naked and run a fucking muck. And this is in Minnesota in April. Isn't it still fucking cold? So you just out there just pussy just freezing, but you don't give a fuck because you Somalian. I'm a victim. Fuck out of here. All right. June 14, 2021. She got caught with a DWI, Class B, in Williamson County. This is now in Texas. The 8th of August, August the 10th, 2023, obstruction of highway, originally DWI, second, currently on 12-month probation in Travis County. This bitch just does the most. She actually, like, after the brick incident, on the 22nd of that same month of last year, she got charged with another assault charge. So she's like got that on paper. So this bitch just does everything. But y'all gave her $42,000. Sucks being a sucker, doesn't it?
She's right now on bail for felony assault back in September of 2022, which I believe is after this whole incident occurred, with the charge inevitably changed to 2 counts of misdemeanor domestic violence. That was in Minnesota. Before that, DWI. Before that, another DWI 2 years before that. Before that, Indecent exposure, dismissed. Before that, disorderly conduct, which she received the fine. Before that, promotion of prostitution. What? What an example.
But she's a victim. All men is her enemy. Who is she prostituting with? I don't see too many lesbian prostitutes on the blade. If y'all do, let me know where that's at. I've seen a lot of prostitutes be on the blade as lesbians, and they get their money from the men. But you're a lesbian, Muslim, single mom, victim. Everyone hates me. Made videos of going around, on social media, slapping old white men and white people, talking about reparations. Y'all forgot about all this shit, didn't y'all? Y'all like, damn, man, y'all just own it. No. Hold the bitch accountable. Y'all hold us accountable all the fucking time. It's y'all turn. It's y'all's turn. It's y'all's punk ass turn. It's y'all's turn. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the next one. And this next, I'm sorry, y'all. Don't get on how he talk. He actually reminds me of a black Mr. Mackey from fucking South Park. But he has something to say about this as well. And once I get with this, I'm gonna wrap this up. But yeah, he does have like a kind of a funny sounding voice. So shout out to Thomas Bland. He's another content creator that's talking about this. So we're gonna break it down.
Deserve this.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No.
I want you to put yourself in a man's shoes. Pretend you're a man being falsely accused.
Okay.
Of something you didn't do.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
When Rhoda Osman or Osman. That's exactly what happened when this black Somalian woman falsely accused black men of harming her.
And it's bad.
Now, the chickens have come home to roost. This woman's going to jail.
Okay.
And I hope they lock her up and throw away the king.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Okay. Don't shoot me, Thomas Bland. It's all in fair use. I'll be right back.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, tickle that notification bell. That will let you know every time I upload content. And in today's video, the brick lady has been caught. She is a liar.
You get nothing. You lose.
And it sucks that all of you have fallen for her lies.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
But without further ado, let's get right into it. What are we going to do? Say it with me, y'all. We're going to roll that clip.
In a hospital gown.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No. That was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osmond hitting a man first.
So she's the one she was the aggressor.
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis.
Serial scam.
Verified with Minneapolis police that there was no assault done at that time. It was completely fictional.
Prosecutors allege theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down.
And see, this is
and
what
the good thing about it, when they caught with, because also what none other than, shout out to Celebrity for really, really driving on Houston police and putting out a lot of content about how this was a fraud, and even brought up what she did back in 2020 in Minnesota. Right around the same time after she's doing prostitution and all this other fuck shit out there, indecent exposure and shit like that. Real stand-up citizen. She was doing everything for the culture, everything for her Somalian brothers and sisters in the struggle. After her so-called family left out of a war-torn area to come here to America, just to scam and cause hell. Cause all this bullshit. Cause all this bullshit. All this chaos, all this confusion, all this mayhem. It's crazy. But I'm gonna let Black Mr. Mackey, I'm sorry. He just reminds me of Mr. Mackey, how his voice sounds. He just sounds kind of, yeah. I'm sorry, Thomas. Don't report my page.
I want to point out in this whole ordeal is that American people have become so desensitized to the truth that they will believe a lie even though that lie is not the truth.
Okay.
We live in a society where a man can be stripped of everything, his life ruined, his life gone because of a woman. We live in a land where you are guilty until proven innocent.
Okay.
We live in a land where women can lie on a man and nothing happens.
And that's bad.
If it wasn't for this Black American woman, this foundational Black American woman, we owe a great debt of gratitude to the one, the only, the queen of accountability. Give it up, y'all. Because of her, this woman is in jail. Because of her, this woman was found out to be a fraud. She submitted evidence to the Houston Police Department. Not only that, this woman has been doing this for quite a while.
And I'm sorry. He's giving good commentary as far as the story at hand, but y'all gotta tell me. Please don't tell me. Tell me. The man do sound like a nigga version of fucking Mr. Mackey from fucking South Park. He just kind of does. I mean, I know everybody got their own vocal cords and stuff like that. Everybody's shit ain't as smooth and I know I'm being real petty. You know what I'm saying? But the shit he just reminds me of a Black Mr. Mackey. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna just let this ride and we're gonna ride out.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was
And
like,
this is what y'all believe.
what are you gonna do? And I told all these men, like, yo, why this man got a brick on my face? And he's holding a brick. And all these niggas is watching. And nobody does nothing.
And this is what
And he
y'all
hits me in my
believe.
face, and they're all just watching. And they let that nigga get in a corner. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
Fraud. This incredible that y'all allowed her.
I just wanted to see if there was an update because, you know, she's doing all these things on social media and victims don't move like that. But I want to proceed with my fraud case because she's out here spending money still on these fancy places and she's laughing in our face. And she even told me, you can't do shit about my GoFundMe money because I was actually assaulted and I'm going to use some of it to sue you and all this other type of crap. I don't care about that. But I just wanted to make sure that I'm on the right path with my fraud case.
Yes. And they said yes. And guess what happened? When they really got more information.
Gotcha, bitch.
And see, it's important to realize is that you can't always believe everybody when they say something.
Okay.
You have to look at the facts. You have to look at the articles.
Okay.
You have to look at what is really being presented into your face.
Because it's
You have
biased.
to really believe what is presented to you instead of just going over what somebody says.
Salam alaikum.
And this is her right now talking.
You that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
Laughing like a fucking witch. Y'all just heard what she just said, right? Do I need to rewind that? Maybe I need to rewind that so y'all can really get a grasp about what the fuck this fucking bitch just said.
Salam alaikum. Rhoda here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
She started off saying Assalamu alaikum. Then went on talking about how she lies to people. Not only to people, but to men. And y'all gave this bitch $42,000. I'm really believing that some of you motherfuckers just listen and click on what y'all want to click on and just take that as face value instead of really seeing and studying who these people really are, who y'all give all this social media clout to on social media just because she got a certain look about herself or her body looks a certain way. Who gives a shit? Yeah, she got a big old booty. Yeah, and you know how many big booty bitches don't wipe their ass correctly? Shit be stinking. Hell, Sexy Red just had a baby shower not too long ago and let a motherfucker eat her ass at the baby shower, and her shit was stinking, and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, it stinks." You know it stinks because you know you ain't washing your shit right. Some of you bitches are proud to have STDs and STIs. What is wrong with y'all? Like, seriously. What is wrong with some of you women? What's wrong with some of you men for fucking with these women? Raise your standards, brothers. Please do. Because you're making us all look bad. The ones that keep pandering to this shit. Real talk. Laugh like a fucking witch.
If you're hit in the face with a brick, how are you able to talk? How are you able to move? How are you able to really make videos?
Okay.
If you were hit in the face with a brick, wouldn't you know the make, model, or color of the car? Wouldn't you be able to recite what that man was wearing, what he looked like? And your lies have now caught up to you. And this is what happens when you trust blindly. This woman scammed people out of $40K.
Okay.
$40,000, 40,000 plus. This woman has scammed people over. And guess what? I believe that you shouldn't get that money back. If you were ignorant enough to donate, you should be ignorant enough to realize that you just lost your money.
Well, unfortunately, Black Mackie, GoFundMe shut her account down, and they refunded all the monies back from everyone that donated to that fraudulent ass account. Now, this is going to be the kicker. Houston police is already looking for her. They already got a warrant out for her. She ain't turned herself in. She was supposed to turn herself in this past weekend. She didn't do it. So now she's making it harder for herself. Like real talk. She better turn herself in. She don't want them to catch her walking willy-nilly in the street. Because they are not going to be too kind and too whatever. She worrying about a motherfucking brick. She put the narrative out there about a goddamn brick. She better hope they don't tase and beat her damn ass to the fucking ground with their billy clubs while they handcuffing her. She better hope. And I already know she ain't going to go down easy. She one of them hyena ass bitches, so it's gonna be a problem. She gonna go to jail. Before this month's out, she will be apprehended and going to jail and being charged for theft by deception. And $40,000+ is a federal fucking crime. She ain't going to regular jail. She going to federal penitentiary. As a woman. So I'm gonna see how much of a lesbian she is when she get locked up with Big Bertha in them. Real talk. Y'all gonna help her out with another GoFundMe, because she can't even go on GoFundMe no more because they banned her from the fucking platform because there's a pattern behind her. But y'all, what y'all gotta say about this? Where's the men's apologies? That's what I want to know.
But yes, Black men, we are owed an apology. Men, we are owed an apology by the sisterhood, by women of all nationalities that came out in defense of this ignorant Black Somalian. Why should you apologize? Because it's the right thing to do. And see, now the world is holding you accountable, ladies. You can't hide behind the brick lady anymore and say, all men till there's no men. Those days are over. Now, you have to be accountable and apologize for what you did to Black men, to men in general, thinking we're all bad, we're all evil, based on the lie of one woman. You see, we live in a society where it's easy to trust a liar, but it's not easy to believe the truth. And the truth will set you free. The truth comes out on time, each and every time. But we also live in a society where women believe a lie versus the truth. They will live a lie instead of believing the truth.
All right. I just had to get that in as far as what my man was doing. And shout out to Thomas Bland. But hey, brother, man, you sure sound like the black version of Mr. Mackey off South Park. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up. Let everybody enjoy the rest of their night. I done kind of ran longer than what I normally do. And, you know, sometimes with some of these reactions that I'm doing and just some of the topics that I do, it might run a little longer. I try to keep it within, 2 hours, but I'm sorry, don't hold that against me. I know some of the things I might have said on this live might have offended some of y'all, brothers and sisters, but I don't give a shit. I really don't. And it's not to disrespect you, but it's just to make awareness to the plight that we have going on. We are in a situation right now where we really have to hold the bitch accountable. And just because I said bitch does not necessarily mean it's a woman. You got a lot of men bitches out here. You got a lot of men bitches out here that run amok too. That feeds into this whole narrative of dysfunction in our communities. If men stand on their whole 2 feet like real men, a lot of this shit wouldn't happen. These women would have to be held accountable. But because we allow so much, because of so many selfish reasons of our own, we allow that to happen. And we as brothers and black men and men in general need to be ashamed of ourselves for doing that and allowing that to happen. We got to get it together, y'all. We need to get it together. So with that being said, I appreciate everyone that's tuned in tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed the live stream. Thank you for some of the engagements that some of y'all have given me, y'all opinions, your comments, your likes. And like I said, I'm double streaming, struggle streaming. And for those that are not subscribed to my YouTube page, please subscribe to Black Bottom Rozcast. Hit the subscription and the bell button for all upcoming notifications of anything that I do on live and upcoming short videos. I do plan on doing those real soon too, just to give y'all, just brief content if y'all don't have the staying power to sit up for like 2.5 hours on my lives. And I understand, some of y'all don't like to hear me talk so much. But with that being said, I want to give everybody peace and salutations. We are out. And I just want everybody to know that we are gone. You are here at the Rozcast. Good night.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right.
Tune in next week, same time, same channel. Got other stuff to talk about. This is going to be a long year. This is the year of accountability.
Either way, I follow. No need to say.
Have a blessed remainder of the week. Have a safe one. I want y'all to want as long as you want and never want as long as you live.
To the edge of it all. To the edge of it all.
Getting ready to be a weak nigga.
There's a brighter, better So tell me good night. There's a brighter, better one. What do you think it is? It's a simple night. Before the moment flies.
You dig it? Can you dig it?
It's not broken. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Boy, good.
Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize.
Am I the meanest?
Am I fall?
Am I the baddest? So down around this town. Show up. Who am I? Show up. Can't hear you. Show up.
So tell your good night.
Show up.
So find a man. Yeah. So
Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. I need 15 more. Come on in. Let's be a part of Black Bottle Broadcast. Thank y'all all for coming out. Thank y'all all for coming out. If you ain't heard nothing else, I'm going to tell you what's real. Yes, sir. And we are gone. Yes, sir.
Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is.
Y'all have a good remainder of the night. If you came in late, tune in on the replay. You are here at Black Bottom Broadcast.